BK Sports. Hey, Al.
Hey, BA.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. So here's the Clippers starting group. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for Minnesota, the backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. And it's Towns in at the center position, filling out the middle. All right, Brent, early on in the year, what are you looking to see from the teams that you consider to be contenders?
Well, look at teams who are playing lesser opponents to just try and put games away as early as possible. A win in November or December means just as much as the ones that happen after the All-Star break. So the importance on that first 20-game run for a veteran team can make all the difference.
First free throw is good.
For young all-stars like Towns, expectations can be so high, but he's only continued to perfect his game and does all he can to exceed those expectations.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Big guys on the floor.
Now here's Edwards. He just could not put it together in that loss to the Clippers. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Leonard outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Outside Edwards. Towns down low. Outside for Russell. This one for three. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. So it's the Clippers now. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Reid with the rebound.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So Russell will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. Bledsoe, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Leonard on the wing. Unloads from 13, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Bledsoe. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Bledsoe outside. Ibaka for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Reid passes to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Towns double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Minnesota has possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reid. The shot no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard's got room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Cousins comes in for Towns. And Beasley has subbed in for Reed. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Cousins. McDaniels from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
Bledsoe for three. He buries it from three.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Now here's Beasley. He's closely guarded. Here's Russell. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac checked in. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Here's George. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And there's the lob. Cousins can't hit. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Beverly, he's checked in for Russell. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. George passes to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. George against Beasley. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
Well, he might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG can score on the inside.
Now here's Cousins. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And they recover it. Beverly, the pass to Cousins. Over Zubac. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You've got to play tough, physical defense. Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Winslow comes in for Bledsoe. And it's off from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Cousins. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Winslow. Blocked!
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
Outside Winslow. Off target from outside.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Beasley.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Leonard for 3. On target from range. Leonard's got 9.
Now, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Cousins. And Leonard subbed in for McDaniels. There's a minute 54 left in the first. Leonard left side. To stop the drought. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
He hits the second from the line.
And the 6'6" forward, Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
Now here's Beverly. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Winslow. Here's Zubats. Second chance shot. It's tipped. Now Beverly. To the paint. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Well, Los Angeles shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Beverly. Beasley outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. That's short off the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Beverly. Winslow defending. 2 points. That one goes.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 9. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to man. Launches it. Minnesota with a rebound. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Towns double team. Here's Prince. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the left iron. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. And he buries his first look.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Timberwolves trail. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an M1. Russell with a nice play.
The Clippers making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Towns against Jackson. Tipped. Beasley with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Towns can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the wing man. Kicks it out to Kennard. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. The moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. So for the Clippers, Paul George, he's checked in for man. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Kennard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ibaka finds Jackson. Plenty of space. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
George drives in. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Pass to Prince. Edwards against George to the left wing. Russell from outside. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Russell with the ball. 6 points for him. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to chase him off the three-point line and not let him get into that kind of rhythm as Russell knocks one in.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Prince. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
And here's Jackson. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Towns. Russell from outside. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Okogie's checked in.
Josh Okogie.
Now here's Towns. That's Ibaka defending. Here's Okogie. Shoots over George. Here's Towns. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's George. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Taurean Prince, a good role player, whether he's starting or coming off the bench. He finds a way to be effective.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Russell. 9 points in the game. Towns can't get it to go. And you love the toughness that Prince brings to the game. Brent, the high motor is a given.
He's a competitive player. He's out there. He doesn't mind the physical contact. And for a guy who can shoot the three and want to play defense that way, coaches like to have him in either role.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Winslow comes in for Jackson. Up top, Bledsoe, guarded by Russell. Bledsoe can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. With the teardrop, the putback, it's good on the putback.
I mean, one guy who's still dominating the inside, DeMarcus Cousins, a great rebounder and a great scorer, that time a second chance, cashing in.
Bledsoe with it, picked up by Reed. Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Bledsoe against Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reed.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. But I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard, killing it in transition.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. McDaniels got 5 down.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Leonard against Reed. Leonard's shot's good.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Now Russell. He's got 9. Cousins, the pass to Russell. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Here's Bledsoe, and there's the rejection.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Leonard with the ball. 15 points in the game. Good on the bucket.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bledsoe against Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. No good with the triple.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Pass to Winslow.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bledsoe.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Luke Kennard.
Now Leonard. The shot won't fall. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. He's got 5. George outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. Here's Winslow, and that one is hammered home.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Beasley outside. The 3 ball. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
to see that kind of activity.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 17 points. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Cashes it in from 11 feet. George has got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, Paul George, too nice from that distance. Just gets up there with confidence and knocks that one down.
Pass to Beverly. Now here's Reed. Back to Beverly. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Beverly finds Edwards. The shot.
Remember, Serge led the league in blocks, and he's been selected to the all-defensive team a few times, so not the best idea to test that guy.
Here's Leonard. He can't hit that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over George. Cousins can't hit.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And stolen by Beasley. Inside. Oh, Leonard with the block.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins.
That's his third personal foul.
That's his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Leonard up top. Reed defending. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 19 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Beverly against Jackson. Pass to Cousins. Beasley outside. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. Jackson on the wing. High post Ibaka. George left side. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
George.
And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
Now, something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Reed finds Beverly. Outside Edwards. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Edwards has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from 14. And that one hits the back iron. Minnesota has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Up top, Cousins. 6 to shoot. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. No good there. Off the double clutch.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Well, Brett, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So in the next few years, maybe the Spurs will find a way to get deep into the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Towns passes to Russell. Here's Prince. Pass to Edwards. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mann, covered by Towns. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. And the foul on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul of the game. For the Clippers, Zubac. He's checked in for Ibaka. Kennard comes in for George. And it's Bledsoe in for Jackson.
Kennard. Eric Bledsoe.
And here's Russell. He's got 11. And he drives in. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Kennard outside. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Towns finds Edwards. Towns with the ball. Pass to Prince. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Okogie. Outside Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. McLaughlin, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Puts it up off the inbound. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Bledsoe with it. Russell covering. Back to Bledsoe. Kennard outside. Pass to Zubac. Offensive board. Oh, and Towns with the block. And they're able to recover. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Towns has got 8 points.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Kennard outside. Pass to Zubac. Over Towns. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ball stolen. Bledsoe outside. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Terrence Mann, one of those guys in the draft that maybe people didn't realize was this good. And the Clippers have done a good job of developing.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Winslow's checked in for the Clippers. And Minnesota calls time here. And thinking about Mann, you love the competitiveness he shows on the court.
Oh, I love it. He gets out there. He's aggressive on defense. He ups the tempo of play. And he brings that kind of spirit, B.A.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Leonard's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Prince. And it's Beverly in for Russell. On the wing man. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's McDaniels on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Zubac. Here's Bledsoe. Trying to get back on track. That's good on the jumper. Bledsoe's got 7 points in the game.
Bledsoe is such a great athlete. So dynamic out there. He's opening up the middle now.
Here's McDaniels. Beverly for three. Buries it from three. Hey, Beverly's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Bledsoe, pass to Zubac. Leonard against Kennard. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Kennard's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Daniels. Now here's Leonard. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Third team foul. Clippers substitution, Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Clippers.
And he sinks the second. There's 6 seconds left in the third. Beverly right side. And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top, up 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Patrick Beverly out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's McDaniels in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Here's Leonard. Up and in on the layup. Leonard's got 21.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Pass to Leonard. Here's McDaniels. Now Beverly. Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Leonard pulls down the board.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Bledsoe outside. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Beverly. Hey, Beverly's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The bank shot, no good. The Clippers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Kennard outside. The wide open shot is on the money. And now an 11-point Clipper lead. And Minnesota calls time here.
Talk about fit being so important in this league. And you look at Eric Bledsoe, his first 3 seasons, he struggled with the Clippers and was behind Chris Paul, averaging just 6 points a game.
Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Leonard. Reed comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for McLaughlin. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Beverly.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, "They are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball." He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops from Zubac.
At the line
Got to
for the
start in
Clippers.
L.A. But Bledsoe was traded to the Suns in 2013. Then Eric went off for 17 a game his first year in the Valley.
Feel like Bledsoe chomping at the bit for that kind of opportunity and transforming into one of the premier scoring guards in the NBA just like that. It's a bulldog mentality on defense, too, that opened the eyes of a lot of opponents and GMs across the league.
Jackson outside. Leonard outside. Shoots over Beasley. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 23 points.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Ibaka with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Edwards finds Beasley. And here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jackson with it. Beasley covers. They get it back. Here's Zubac. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Jackson against Russell. Outside Edwards. Beasley for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And the dunk by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
The Timberwolves shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And it's Russell on the drive. To halt a run. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Pass to Towns. With the drive. Here's Reed. Outside for Russell. Sinks it from distance.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
For 3, George. Clippers keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
It's stolen by Leonard. To the middle. George's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. McDaniels has checked in for the Timberwolves.
To the floor for the Clippers.
George outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 21.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
McDaniels. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist of the night.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Leonard against Beasley. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Zubats, guarded closely. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Russell. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Beasley. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Jackson outside. Well, the Timberwolves shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. And it's McDaniels off the drive. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
The Clippers call timeout.
LA timeout call.
They're on top by 15. 1:57 left in the fourth.
The loudest and craziest fans. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Here's Russell, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. 1:39 left to play in the fourth. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mann. McDaniels with the rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Puts it up. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
He's guarded by Beasley.
Timberwolves foul. Malik Beasley. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Shooting for LA, Jason Preston.
So he comes up empty at the line. Here's McLaughlin. No good with a layup. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.